every time? It's time for more... What's up every time? What's up everyone? It's more time for Kaizo Gaming. Holy. Anyway, yeah, we got the Twinatori double after the Sudowoodo fight. Actually, I don't think I need to pre-sleep my Pokemon for anything here. But I might as well. Do I have the right Pokemon in the calc now? Yes. And this does 9. This does enough, yeah. So let me pre-sleep the... Oh my god. I'm always on the wrong button. There we go. Gotta defeat Sudowoodo first, but that shouldn't be a problem for Kingler. This time I'm trying it without... a fighting type move. Rock Smash is actually the only thing you can get, I think. Metal Claw is even slightly better. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we have got knockoff, and I kind of want to try out Bulldoze. Technically for this fight, Rock Smash is better, and we might have to teach Strength anyway later down the road. So, not sure if we can continue to do this. My Yanmega not being speed boost here is a little troublesome. It cannot be speed boost. It has to be Tinted Lens. And yes, it is in fact Tinted Lens. I changed that. Yeah, I don't have like a riskless line for this fight. You almost never do, if we're being honest. This fight is just very RNG heavy, I feel like. But we'll try to just abuse the tech from Ledian as much as possible. Okay. Let's take out the Pachi first. Fake that out. Can you detect Ledian, please? Nice. Nice, that's what you usually do. And we got Helicopter. First time I'm actually using Yanmega in a real run, I think. I drafted it in the Radio Tower race, but yeah. Never got to use it in a real run, and now it's gotten nerfed. Which is fair, of course. That thing was way too easy to pilot. Pun intended. Yeah, we could just Signal Beam and Seismic Toss this Sudowoodo actually and prevent rocks. Ledian could maybe go for another detect, but it's unlikely. I don't think I can U-turn as well to kill it. No, this thing is too physically bulky. And my my Wartortle is faster, yeah. That is important. So Seismic Toss, Sudowoodo. Okay, we get Bug Bite. Didn't hit the range, so we'll have to Seismic Toss Sudowoodo. No damage on Ledian, but that's fine. Wartortle is here. This thing is likely to Icy Wind. Although it could, of course, also fake out. Maybe it could also Seismic Toss me. I don't think so. I think it would always fake out or Icy Wind my Yanmega. And unless it gets the highest damage boost. This, yeah, doubles are really weird in this game. We could try and really hit the Ledian here, but it's also quite likely to just protect again. We could just hit the Wartortle as well. My Pokemon aren't in like immediate danger, I think. In doubles you take very little. So maybe we just Signal Beam you and Seismic Toss. Could also slow U-turn, and that gives me fake out Ludicolo. A fake out Ludicolo chance, so kinda think I like the I kind of think I like that, to be honest. Let's U-turn, war total, and probably just stay in and seismic toss. Okay, nice. The tech goes off. Is it faking out? No, it's icy winding then. As I said, maybe seismic toss as well. Not sure. Ludi is probably kind of owned by Bugbite, but we could just fake out the Ledian also next turn. So shouldn't be too bad. Here comes my Estos. And yeah, there's the expected icy wind. That was the most likely result. We're both -1 now. I'm gonna have to fake out Ledian. I'm not faster than this war total anymore, and neither is mine. But I should be able to kill with seismic toss now. War total is going for Estos on both of these. Okay. So fake out Ledian for safety. And just wonder if I could go into anything else, but I don't. Maybe Skuntank, but yeah. Can also go later. Just Estos war total for now. There's also some chip damage on Ledian. Yeah, there comes the Estos on my war total. Okay. So can't stay in with that next turn. Okay, now the scariest part, Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is here. This thing hits really, really hard. We've got Skuntank and Kingler as decent switch ends. Ledian is quite likely to protect again, but it can also just bug bite. It's not super unlikely to bug bite either. Definitely don't want to stay in with the war total. My question is if I can live this bug bite, to be honest. 102. Nah, I should just switch out then into this. You can also just go for Sing. Then I should have. Well, actually, do you see kill? No. So yeah, you could go for Sing, which isn't that great. I should have kept my Kingler pre-slept then. So this is a little scary now. I think we go Kingler and Amphi or Skuntank. Let's go Amphi first. Okay, Bugbite did actually come in. And Hyper Voice. Okay, good thing we switched. Is Ledian, is my Kingler dead to Ledian? No. So Ledian likely to detect again here this turn, but could Rock Smash Kingler. Or could attack this. Oh my god, my Amphi is speed tight. Is Amphi gonna lose me this fight again? Seriously, are you gonna lose me this fight another time, Amphi? Because I cannot stay in with Kingler and tank both Rock Smash and Hyper Voice. Unless I can. 18 plus 42. No, I can't. Oh man, Amphi is speed tight with fucking Wigglytuff. What a piece of shit. Well, Ledian is likely to detect. I don't want to risk Kingler. I could just go into Helicopter. And it's, yeah, I don't think I die. So we could go into you and just stay in with Amphi, to be honest. Get some damage in on this Wigglytuff. Could also protect with Kingler, but I feel like it just loses me tempo. Okay, there was the likely detect. Nice, nice. Holy. I don't know what to say. I don't know, man. Double crit hyper voice. Okay, I think it's actually good for me though, cause now Ledian is definitely gonna quick attack by Amphi, right? It doesn't see kill with bug bite, no. So as long as it sees kill with quick attack on Amphi, on this piece of shit that always just frauds in this fight, I can just attack Wigglytuff now, right? Signal beam should kill. Okay. Signal beam this Wigglytuff. And Amphi has to switch out 6 HP. And we either go Kingler or into Skuntank. I think Skuntank first, to be honest. Nice. This fight, this goddamn Wigglytuff. I don't have a fighting type, so like one-shotting this thing is out of the question. Okay, we can go Kingler or maybe also Wartortle here. It's likely to detect. I didn't even keep count of detects. I think it used either 3 or 4, so it should have 1 more remaining. Either way, Wartortle is safe to switch in. And Skuntank is safe to switch in, so we just stay in and Sludge Bomb. Right, and next turn then we could fake out. Nice poison. Now you can Sucker Punch even. Although I don't think it matters much. Yeah, you really wanted that detect at the end. Okay, we got out. I guess not pre-sleeping Kingler after the Sudowoodo fight was a little lazy, maybe? Considering that Wigglytuff has Sing. Yeah, that part didn't end up mattering. But, yeah. Double crit hyper voice was definitely something. And yeah, as I said, to be honest, it was probably lucky. It was probably lucky. That is the weirdest part about it. Dude, Clear and Gale, oh no, Tori and Tail, sorry. This fight is just broken fight. You usually shouldn't fraud it, but in this case my box isn't good enough. To not fraud it, you need some stronger Pokemon than this, I think. But yeah, people just send it against the Ledian even with good boxes, and usually you don't get punished, of course. So they say, yeah, that fight, you know. Some people say it's scary, and some people say it's just free because of the Ledian, just fraud it. But really? Then it's not free. Okay, we got Bork coming up. Let me duplicate this. We might be able to do the the Probopass abuse strategy, because we have quite a few electric immunes, and these are bulky as well, so they can 2v1 the right side. Or is it left side? I always forget which one it is. Does not matter. Question is if we can defeat Lunatone safely in one turn while baiting out Probopass. So Ludi would bait this because of Aurora Beam. Yup, okay. This really kind of doesn't work for that. Kingler would of course bait this, which is excellent. And we kept knockoff. So that is a very, very strong start. Of course, Kingler is definitely threatened by this. No, Electro Web and everything. Does a lot of damage. Kingler is also just nice later on for Absol maybe, but because we would want to keep the Probopass in, so I don't think I'm going to use that strategy. Still nice later for this too though, so yeah, I'm definitely thinking about knockoff Kingler here. Knockoff Kingler seems great. Knockoff Kingler for the start, and you're not faster. You would actually bait Probopass because of spikes. And you're faster, and you have Night Slash. Are you threatened by this? This might be our lead. Double dark type attacks. You're not threatened by this. This is kind of cool. I like this. Yeah, I think I will go for you two. And you two are also excellent to beat Slowbro later. Even with spikes up, you two are strong. So we can just Night Slash and knock off. Bait Probopass and abuse that guy. We got Amphi and Quaggy then. For this guy. Quaggy kinda doesn't do any damage though, if we're being real, so might use this guy later. Neither does Torterra though. The electric immune still need to be able to beat Bronzong, you know? Amphi is of course great. Amphi is great. A fourth electric immune might be nice. Graveler is only useful for Absol, I feel like, and to bait dive from this. Which even actually does a decent amount of damage against my Quaggy, because this time I'm not water absorb. So I don't know if we're bringing Graveler. Torterra might also want some better moves here. Bullet Seed is strong. Why does it load Shadow Claw? Well, I guess it does have claws. So there's that. Payback as well. We could get Payback TM. I'm faster than this, so it does nothing. Do have Leech Seed, of course. I feel like these three are definitely my best. Maybe we bring Graveler just to help with Absol. It's not the worst. Actually, it's quite good because it's just likely to protect. Yeah, I think Torterra and Amphi need to beat Bronzong together, and then maybe after Leech Seeding you send in Quagsire. Because it has Recover. Loki thinking about attacking Yawn here? But Amphi just defeats it pretty fast anyway. It is quite fast at defeating this. With some support, it, like, just a tiny bit, it actually just defeats it in 2 rounds, so... Yeah, to be honest, probably don't need to be that scared. Okay, then I think we can run this team. And Graveler can be my EXP Sharebot. Sure. There is, of course, the fact that Bronzong might set up light screens. Oh, you actually get a lot of value out of a berry. I think Wiki Berry is the wrong one. I need to go with the other berry. Yeah. Because you have a ton of HP. I could even go Enigma Berry on Kingler just in case it gets Electro Webbed. That would be... That could definitely happen. So we could go Enigma Berry. Yeah, this should be pretty good. Let's see real quick if these two still two-shot this. Lunatone, Night Slash 49. Not quite sure how Skuntank Stab Night Slash is outdamaged by knockoff, but it's kind of hilarious. Okay. And yeah, that does kill together. And we are both faster than Lunatone. And not too bothered by Bronzong. Yeah, if we get hit by Electroweb, that Enigma Berry might be nice. I could go Muscle Band to always kill Slowbro in one turn, which I think is good. I will do that. Okay. Let's get this Lunatone out of here. Night Slash and Knockoff Tech. If we crit this Lunatone, maybe we even get to knock off the Light Clay. Hey, what's up, UDM? How are you doing? If we see Electroweb, yes, we have Enigma Berry on Kingler for that. That should proc right away. Perfect. So both of these are in very good shape for Slowbro later. Doing good? Awesome. The question is if we could stay in against Probopass and take 62. I don't want Probopass to be able to Volt Switch out, of course, so probably wouldn't do that. I think I'll just go into my Electric Immunes. No Light Screen would be great. Reflect, perfect. Okay. T-Volt Probo and just Bullet Seed, sure. Wait, not Probo, what am I doing? Needs to be Bronzong. I was throwing for a second. Even if it's just a little chip, it can help Amphi. Although Bronzong is quite likely to Light Screen now. Okay. Okay, so we will get the 2-hit KO. T-Bolt Bronzong, and we might as well just Leech Seed Probopass then. Nice, we hit it. Okay, Reflect is up. Is this always just Omastar? Because of Icy Wind? I think so, yes. Okay, Omastar's out. My Amphi is not very threatened. And I could just T-Bolt. My Torterra also is not very threatened, so I could stay in. It can just go for spikes here, because Icy Wind is highest damage on both my Pokemon. It can also dive on Amphi, because I resisted. I think it's spikes or dive, actually. Oh, and it can dive as well, because we didn't use, like, Air Relay / Shockwave, like those moves that always hit. There's no point in switching out right now, I think. Although I could keep Torterra healthy, I guess, for this. But I still do have Graveler as well. So I think I'll just stay in. Plus I would take Spike's Chip. Can Propass die to T-Bolt? No. Yeah, it can. No, so I should go for Shockwave. It can also maybe just be Icy Wind because of Quad AI. Nice, there are the spikes. Yeah. Okay. I think spikes or dive was just the likely outcome. I feel like killing Propass would not even have been that bad, because we would have just killed Slowbro next turn with T-Bolt. Right. Speed this up. There's Absol. Good time to go into Quagsire. And we just stay in with Torterra. It's not threatened. This thing is probably just detecting anyway. Yeah. Am I threatened now with the spikes? I shouldn't be. Nope. So just Drain Punch then. Okay. More stalling. Okay, I'm getting outplayed. Leech Seed on the taunt. Taunt on the Leech Seed. Can I click this? I can't, right? I just rock to Probopass then. There's no switch AI with that. Okay, reflects over. It's just too free. The strategy works every time. I think Probopass is probably just gonna try and go to sleep. Can I kill it with Drain Punch here? Usually I can, yes. I could also just sit here for a bit and Ice Beam. I'm faster, because I rock tubed it, so I cannot trigger Switch AI into Slowbro. I think it's forced to rest. Yeah, okay. Okay, how do we set this up versus the Slowbro late game? Because Skuntank does not do shit. Skuntic does not do a lot. So he just went to sleep. If I just go Kingler and Aquajet twice, I do 66%. And I still do a little bit of damage. I guess we could do a little bit of damage with what here? Drain Punch might kill. I kinda don't want that. Amphi can also just win versus Slowbro. Amphi is the safest option. Yeah, Amphi always wins. Amphi is checkmate. And my controller disconnected. Great. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, that was a good showing by Amphi. That was strong. That's nice. Yeah, electric immunes are just so broken in this fight. If you have electric immunes that don't care about Byron's side, then you just win. You just win. Because it's a 2v1 from turn 2 onwards, just with like a little bit of reflected light screen spam, but that's not enough to offset that. It's a 2v1. Okay, now I'll have to look up the encounters. Encounters are a little complicated in the Kaizo patch. Because we are delaying this part for headbutt. And then in Ekritik, we obviously want the goals, but you cannot take this encounter until I defeat Mordi. So that's fair. In Burn Tower, there's no real reason to delay it, I think. You just go in, you cannot get the Ghost, Lunatone. Flora and Slugma are banned. You get Coughing and Ponyta instead. And a higher chance for Numel. So lots of fire types. And Pineco and Grodel. But we already have Grodel duped out. Yeah. Why is my controller always disconnecting? Is it like low on power? This is getting annoying. For the fire types, we could bring Wartortle, Quaggy, Kingler, Masquerain. Seems nice. I think versus Pineco, I just have to ball out, lead Kingler, and hope it doesn't boom on me. Boom would suck. Also Coughing. Yeah. Coughing boom is probably a thing. What's up, Hot Rods? How are you doing? My controller keeps disconnecting. I'm annoyed as fuck. I think it just died. I think it's out of battery. I think I have to hook up my bad and nasty controller. Oh no. The 7-year-old bootleg controller. I think I have to restart the emulator though. Does close if misclick happens? It's more like get stuck to the B button and misclick. Please work. Thank God. Okay. Okay, now we can go in and try and get this encounter. I hope I don't get boomed on. I'm leading with Kingler because of that. Nume, okay. Can I even stay in on this guy? And what does he have? Nume has Lava Plume, Rock Slide, Body Slam, Mud Bomb. Probably can tank a Mud Bomb, but might not want to stay in, huh? This thing is kind of threatening. Wait, no, I looked at the wrong level. He's 27. Rock Slide, Body Slam, Mud Bomb, HP Rock. Quagsire is probably super safe. Easy. I will take it. We got lots of fire types this run. Arcanine, Typhlosion, Nume. What were the other ones? Magmar. Did I forget one? I don't think so. Skuntank if you hold a lighter in front of him. The goat is back. Let's go. I will take a Nume. Especially considering that Tangrowth is coming up. That could save me. Solid Rock. Sadly not Shalama. And yeah, this thing could still be goated. Yeah, I have Skuntank. Did you see my Skuntank though? I'm hoping this is gonna tear Morty apart. This GMO Max Spidef Skuntank, bro. This should be good versus Morty. And we can also just use Nume for Rotom maybe. And we can delay the evolution to see if we want HP. If you want Ancient Power, HP Rock or Counter for anything. So, that's good. Let me mark the encounter. The router doesn't really work for this patch. Because the Pokemon are so different. But it at least lets me see which stuff I've caught already. Because we need to delay this and I want to delay this. Okay, but Route 38 we should be able to just go for. Route 38, yeah, it's changed a bit. No Nincada and Pachirisu. More Zangoose and Seviper. And the rest just looks the same. Spoink, nice, that's also good for Morty. Especially with thick fat. Okay. I thought it ran away for a second. Yo, protect on the bounce. Awesome. Okay, why is Spoink owning me? Nice. Let's go. Last time we had a Magic God one, that was pretty good. Oh, Naive Magic God. That's a pretty fast one, but little spadef, I guess. The fastest Psycho Boost spammer. Unless we get Missy, I guess. Forget Gardevoir as well. Who cares about Gardevoir? Nobody's gonna hit rolls in Mount Mortar ever, right? Nobody would do that. Nice, nice. I'll take this Spoink. Okay. Didn't get my goat swine up, but we got the other pick. I like it. Then we have Route 42, which you could delay for Chinchu, or you could just go for the encounters here as well. They are kind of hit or miss. Oh yeah, Gardevoir in EK sounds awesome with Trace. You probably trace a bunch of Chlorophyll too and stuff like that. It's broken in this game too with Trace. I feel like I don't need to Old Rod. I definitely have Rotom counters. I have Camerupt and Quagsire, so Surfing would be a delay. And then Route 42 is unchanged. Grimer probably is... we have Skuntank already. And Grumpig as a bulky Dark type. This is ass... This is... I like this one for some stuff, but it's mid. Eevee is great. Sentret is a baller Pokemon versus Morty, because it always has Scrap, you know. Like, it's still not a horrible table to go for. I don't think I have a Water Absorb user yet, right? Because Quaggy may not be Water Absorb at this point. So we might just want to delay for Chichu because of that. Because who knows if you hit a good Politoed or not. Maybe you hit a bad one and you just get owned by Floatzel. So I probably want to delay for Chinchu. And then we have Mount Mortar still. And I don't need to Old Rod because I already have Krabby, so we can go main room or inner cave. I don't know which one is better for me. Torkoal and Coughing, same chance. Possible Muck and Pray for no boom for Morty. Though U-turn is basically guaranteed. Yeah, I think I could do the same with Skuntank. Unless my Skuntank is too fast. It might be. This thing is really fast. Oh yeah, I'm already faster than this. You could maybe totally own this if you were slower. You could maybe own Tangrowth. Or you go Lagging Tail / Iron Ball. No, you don't have Iron Ball yet. You have to go Lagging Tail then. You still have Sucker Punch anyway, so... Like, you lose out on the power, though, on the power boost. Because I can one-shot Gengar. I always beat Gengar risklessly with this. Okay, let's see what we want to roll in Mount Mortar. We could also delay it for the ghosts. And in here we get Riolu, Ralts, Morwell, Torkoal, Coughing. And that's it. Because I already have Graveler. Torkoal, Coughing, Morwile, Onyx, Ralts, Riolu. Here's Riolu, Piplup, which is bad. Piplup without Motor Drive I think is just very mid. I don't like that Pokemon. So Riolu, Piplup, Onyx, Rhyhorn, Morwile, Torkoal, Coughing. I think I like the Inner Cave more than... That sounds better. Repel is active, yeah. Okay. Okay, download Riolu. Holy shit. What does this guy have? Riolu. Copycat, Dig, Reversal, Feint Attack. Yeah, this guy cannot hit me for a lot of damage. I have enough Quick Balls to just chuck stuff from here on though, until we get more, so... Okay. One more Dusk Ball? Nope. Protect on the Dig. Oh my god, I'm missing Protect. That did a lot of damage too. Bro. I could take one more, right? And now my Protect has refreshed. It's kind of scary. But I should be safe for one more turn. Okay, now I have to switch. Let's give this guy one Intim for sure. Nice. Okay. Whew. Don't know if I have a name for this guy yet. That was a little scary to catch. Do I have anybody to teach strength to? I could teach it to Quaggy. Just gotta make sure to unlearn it. No! Oopsies. I can run now. These encounters in Mount Mortar are way too scary. I got no clue why there are randomly 31 in here. Show me the Riolu. This guy can be a carry. Adamant download. Holy. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I will take it. I can just evolve this guy ASAP because he doesn't get any more moves. So there's no... The only reason to delay is because you don't want the steel typing. But that's whatever. Let's go. Could already teach you some good moves. I mean, Dig is just reteachable. Reversal and Copycat might be cool. Reversal for sure. Let's just teach Strength for now. Unless you get some cool moves. You get me first. Which is kind of neat. It's probably more interesting than Copycat. You could me first some strong fighting type attack or something like that. Spoink. I know you all often want to delay this so you get Psychic early. Psychic at 34. And then you miss out on T-Wave for this split. You can get Psychic in the modified via level up. Yeah, we just evolve you immediately to 34, I think. And Numel, we have to wait. Numel is always a bit of a delay in this split. Yeah, I feel like I don't need bounce. Oh, I don't actually get HP Dark with this. Because HP Dark is such a low level on Spoink. Well, we get rid of Zen Headbutt, yeah, I'm fairly sure, but it's kind of sad. Okay. This is like my third Magikarp Grumpig in a row, by the way. I hit Thickfat in my first server run and then only Magikarp once. This guy is basically fully evolved, this Magma at this point. Gonna have to think of a good name for Grumpig and Lucario. I'll end stream here and cook a bit offline. See you all when I go live again next time. Have a nice day.